I'm putting up the King of Magecraft, Solomon, against and the Governor of Order, Dr. Fate, in a versus match to see who comes out on top, both characters being seemingly the pinnacle of magic in their verses, so I thought it would be fun to put them against each other. Oh, and tell me if my mic is good in the comments. And Merry Christmas. But yeah, with that, I'll explain Solomon's scaling first. Solomon, or the King of Magecraft, is a Grand Servant in Fate Grand Order. Grand servants being way above normal servants, servants being incarnations of legends and myth, with Solomon being from the Bible. Solomon was the king of Israel, and in Fate specifically, he is the king of Magecraft, being one of the most potent characters with magic in Fate entirely. In Fate, Goetia took over Solomon's corpse, Goetia being a hive mind of the 72 demon god pillars. Solomon being able to manifest himself after his own death via his own will, and therefore doesn't need to rely on any sort of magical energy to support him, like normal servants. Mordred says his power exceeds that of a dragon, with Shakespeare seemingly confirming this by saying he has infinite magical energy. Tamamo says even if she got all 9 of her tails and became a great demon strong enough to destroy the multiverse, that Solomon will rival her in that state. This is a crazy statement, as there exists an infinite amount of places like the Moon Cell, the Moon Cell being a structure located on the moon that has been recording human history since the beginning. The Moon Cell is able to create an infinite amount of Earths with every future and possibility. Some of these Earths are beyond the concept of space and time, with Earth itself functioning as a Type 3 multiverse, working on quantum mechanics and such, holding infinite possibilities as well. And we know a Type 3 multiverse is infinite dimensional. Anyway, the Moon Cell is able to create a infinite set of these worlds that transcend the concept of distance, time, and space, and fill these worlds with numbers, which causes them to have a basis in mathematics. A basis being a set of vectors that spans a vector space, meaning any vector in that space can be expressed as a linear combination of the basis of vectors. A vector being a mathematical structure defined by a set of vectors with operations of vector addition and scalar multiplication satisfying certain properties like closure under these operations and adherence to vector space axons. This would mean if you did the extreme low ball, the fourth dimension would be LF0, the dimension after that would be LF1, and it would go on infinitely like that, mainly due to the R of transcendence that these dimensions hold, and this is only one out of the infinite Earths that the Moon Cell can create. And inaccessibly beyond the Moon Cell is the Cage of the Fallen, this place being unreachable by the Seraph and Bibi, and we know the Fate multiverse has infinite universes with infinite possibilities. Solomon can summon any of the 72 demon god pillars at will, described as him projecting them out from his inner world to the outside world. This is a noble phantasm, with the demon god pillars being conceptual beings and Goetia himself being a higher dimensional being. The 72 demon god pillars are all part of the same Magecraft ritual associated with Solomon or Goetia. So long as Solomon exists, they'll continue to exist even if destroyed. These demon god pillars come from the reverse side of the world, or the Cage of the Fallen. Solomon is also able to create a conceptual universe. Solomon was going to destroy Avalon. Avalon only disappears if history has been erased, and Goetia's whole plan was to erase history. And as I explained before, the Earth itself and the Earth's history is infinite dimensional. Goetia was going to create a new world without the concept of death being present. Solomon's temple exists outside of time. Solomon is also able to see into the past and future, giving him precognition. He also has revelation. It's basically a sixth sense, which allows him to sense attacks before they actually come. He also has Ars Adametal Solomonis. I probably butchered the hell out of that, but either way, this noble phantasm has the power of a million Excaliburs put together. Excalibur itself is capable of holding its own against weapons such as Gilgamesh's Ea. Excalibur is also able to harm and put down the White Titan. The White Titan, or Safar, simply by screaming, was threatening to destroy the entire universe. The universe is infinite in size as well. Now for Dr. Fate. Dr. Fate, the Governor of Order, was capable of tearing the God Spear apart, with the God Spear holding platonic concepts and archetypes. The God Spear also contains an infinite number of realms within it, realms like Heaven, which are the highest of the God Spear's infinite layers, each heaven being described as a dream, with there being higher and more fundamental dreams, meaning conceptual layers between each dream. The Phantom Stranger also states that there are heavens beyond counting, and there are dreams that cross the limits to the point where some leave the illusion of flesh behind. This would mean that the layers are transcending each other on a conceptual level. Dr. Fate was also able to fight the Upside Down Man. The Upside Down Man is described as an archetype of pure horror. He's extremely powerful, being imprisoned by the goddess Hecate. The Upside Down Man draws power directly from the source being the highest form of energy in DC in general. And Dr. Fate blasted Upside Down Man with a fully powered energy blast. This energy blast was capable of actually damaging Upside Down Man. This did knock Dr. Fate out after this attack, but he was still able to damage Upside Down Man. And Upside Down Man is capable of breaking the fourth wall with a single universe in DC having infinite dimensions. These are mathematically higher dimensions, and the Upside Down Man is able to break the fourth wall that is beyond that, and likely even the God Sphere. With all the stats laid out, who do I think wins? I believe Solomon wins pretty clearly, as he has statements where the point he can affect a potentially infinite high outer structures. He's just overall more concretely into high outer. But yeah, with that, what do you guys think? And I hope you enjoyed the video. Peace out.